Tutoring with a Twist presents tips for staying focused during video calls. Video calls have become a necessity these days, whether it's for work, school, or seeing friends and family. However, you may have found that staring at a computer screen for hours can be really exhausting, a phenomenon known as Zoom fatigue. Here are some tips for staying focused during video calls and how to make them a little bit more interesting for you and your students. You may not be able to control the teaching environment over a video call like you would if you were tutoring in person, but you can at least try to minimize distractions on your end. If possible, find a quiet area and close the door, and give others in your household a heads up so they know not to disturb you. Also, try to keep the background uncluttered by pointing your webcam at an empty wall, for instance. If you do choose to use a background filter in Zoom, make sure it's something that won't be too distracting for you or your students. Also, make sure to schedule in lots of breaks. If your session is an hour long, take a 5-minute break at the halfway mark. If it's longer, consider taking more breaks or one longer one in the middle. This is a great chance for you and your students to drink water, run to the washroom, or get up and stretch. You can also combat Zoom fatigue by breaking up your lessons with some fun educational games. You can play word games or logic puzzles, or choose one of the many games available for free online. For example, the math role-playing game Prodigy. And finally, don't stress too much about things out of your control, like spotty Wi-Fi or technical difficulties. Wrestling with technology can be really frustrating, especially when you're under a time limit. Accept that hiccups will happen and just focus on getting as much done as you can. Have you found any other strategies that work with your students or in meetings in general? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.